Last time on The Paddock. FCP Euro Motorsports was riding high. Coming off the team, manufacturer, and drivers' championship wins in 2019, the expectation for 2020 was yet another trophy sweep. But if there's anything 2020 taught us, it's to expect the unexpected.
All right, we have breaking news now.
The World Health Organization has declared coronavirus a global pandemic.
The breaking news, stay at home. That is the order tonight from 4 state governors, New York, California, Illinois, and Connecticut, all ordering non-essential employees to stay home.
A global pandemic forced the company to change and adapt to the new environment, effectively canceling all plans for motorsport, car shows, and even internal company gatherings. Through it all, FCP Euro stayed true to their core values, focusing on their customers and employees while keeping their partners close. FCP Euro ultimately emerged from the past year a stronger, better, and even bigger company. That's why this weekend at Lime Rock Park is so significant and special. It's a momentous event for all involved that the company has been looking forward to for over 2 years.
This is a big weekend for us. It's a monumental effort that everybody had to put in.
With more than 450 employees, family members, partners, and guests coming face to face with one another, most of which for the first time ever, coupled with an exciting, new, long-term partnership with Lime Rock Park, the pressure is on to perform both on and off the track to deliver on those long-awaited expectations.
This event has basically been in the making for the last 3 to 4 months. It's a long time coming. It's basically a homecoming in a multitude of ways.
It really feels like the stakes are higher than they've ever been for this one. You know, home race, Northeast Grand Prix, biggest audience we've ever been in front of. We want to bring it home. We want to show IMSA, we want to show the world what this little company can do with what we've built over the last couple of years.
2021 brings many firsts for the FCP Euro Motorsports team. This is their first year competing in the IMSA series and their first year competing with the AMG GT4, a massive twin-turbo V8 rear-wheel drive departure from the Volkswagen GTI TCRs raced the previous few years.
It is an absolute monster. It's totally different than the GTI that we're used to. It scares me sometimes, but I love it.
So far, the team has had a promising, yet troublesome, start to the 2021 season.
Watkins Glen was a really tough race for us, biggest race we've ever had. We were running upwards of second place, which felt amazing. We ran a really good strategy, but unfortunately lost in the S's, had a little contact with the wall. We finished the race, but we weren't in the position we wanted to be. The second race had a really solid qualifying effort and unfortunately got in contact with another car and basically wiped the whole front of the car out at that point. We finished the race. This is all learning experiences. We want to just learn from these, and we're hoping to apply these here and make sure we have a very successful weekend here at Lime Rock.
This weekend, though, the pressure is real, with family, friends, employees, and partners at the track watching the race in real time.
All right, we're on the grid walk. It is very hot. There's a lot of people down here, but you can, if you can't hear, you can feel the excitement. My little man is very excited to see a pit stop for the first time, and excited for the crew, excited for the team. It's going to be a big day.
It's going good. Loving the environment. Love the setup. It's a great day today.
What could be better than this right now? I mean, to be walking on pit lane with all these people here.
We want to put on the best show for our friends, for our employees, for our partners, for everyone who's here, for all of IMSA. This is our home race. We want this one more than we want the rest.
While the motorsports crew prepares for a big qualifying session, members of the extended FCP Euro team are setting up for an industry night to celebrate the new partnership between FCP Euro and Lime Rock Park. The deal outlines a 10-year partnership between the two entities that includes, most significantly, the naming rights to the redesigned and repaved autocross course, now known as the FCP Euro Proving Grounds. In addition, plans for a dedicated, state-of-the-art experience center on the same grounds are in the works. For many, this is the first time seeing the track in person and witnessing the limitless potential all of these partners could bring when working together.
I'm serious now. I think they're the perfect partner The future for Lime Rock, I think, is good. You know, we have new owners, new investors with big plans. Things are looking good.
With Lime Rock Park being a short and tight track, passing opportunities don't come easy. At times, races can feel like they're decided based on qualifying positions, especially during a race like this with so many competitors.
Yeah, it's Lime Rock. There's a reason they call it the bull ring. There's going to be a lot of offs. There's going to be yellows. There's going to be contact. It doesn't stop. There's a car in your mirror everywhere around this place, and you know there's not enough room for two of you. It's very narrow, it's very tight, and you know it's basically one corner after another. There's really no straightaways.
What people that haven't run here don't realize is how fast it is. So it's a crowd at high speed, and there's no resting places.
If you get stuck in traffic, it's really going to cost you a lot in the beginning of the race.
To add to the mix, the less powerful and more aero-focused TCRs run almost identical, if not faster lap times than the GS cars, creating an interesting dynamic for drivers that includes out-of-class racing, problem-solving, and strategy.
This is one of the places where the TCR car may actually be in a fight for an overall win. And it's the only track that could ever happen.
With qualifying later in the evening, more FCP Euro team members had the opportunity to arrive at the track in time for the spectacle.
Try fast, take chances. Go get that pole position, do your thing. You know this track like the back of your hand. You and Michael have been here a billion times. Go qualify, go get top position, and let's go get this W tomorrow.
You guys got this in the bag. I have so much faith in you guys. That's why I'm here.
As fellow friends, co-workers, and family on look with fingers crossed, driver Nate Vincent tries to battle the heat and give the team and company a fighting chance for the race tomorrow.
It's going to be a lot to get a clean lap in here. I mean, you really have to take a lot of chances to go around this place fast. If we can start out in the front 5 cars, we know that we are going to have less issues going into turn 1. We know that we're going to be in a good lead pack that's going to be able to separate from the pack a little bit, and that's going to set us up for a successful 2-hour race.
Getting a good qualifying position is huge. To qualify P8, it's our best qualifying in IMSA so far to date. It was cut short by a red flag. That could have hurt us. It might have helped us. I think ultimately it gives us a lot of forward momentum going into tonight and then certainly into tomorrow for the actual race. So fingers crossed, we can get a good result.
Well, P8 is really good. It's still always frustrating knowing that you left something on the table. There could have been a little more in the car had we had a few more laps to deliver it, and it's the way the cookie crumbles.
The team earned an 8th place qualifying result to give the VIP dinner guests later in the evening much to talk about. Regardless of the result, it didn't detract from the topic at hand, celebrating both the future of the motorsports program and the future of FCP Euro working with Lime Rock Park. With so many synergies along with partner support, there's limitless opportunity for what the entities can do together for the greater automotive community. As a successful Friday draws to a close, all eyes are focused on tomorrow's race. After a solid night's rest, the team arrives to the paddock on Saturday with high hopes. Over 20,000 people are expected to attend the event, and fans begin to pour in as soon as the gates open.
Yeah, I'm ready for today. Are you ready for today?
No.
I'm actually not ready. No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Feeling great. Sun's out. Just having a good time.
Meanwhile, friends and family of FCP Euro get comfortable at the chalet, preparing for the 2-hour endurance race.
The goals for this race are, to finish the race, to make sure we stay on the lead lap for the whole race, and we want to finish in the top 10. If we finish the race on the lead lap, we have a really high chance of doing that. With a little bit of luck, with a little bit of strategy, and maybe some luck on yellow flags, we could probably finish in the top 5.
With everything in place, the green flag flies. After several yellow flags and some exciting pit stops, FCP Euro's number 11 AMG GT4 takes the lead position for the first time ever racing in the IMSA series. One of the most critical parallels between what FCP Euro does on the racetrack and what they do as a business is strategy. Everything is calculated. taking into consideration risk versus reward, deciding whether to pull back or lean in harder. For this race, the risk meant running out of fuel before the checkered flag. The reward, however, could be a first-place finish. In the case of motorsports, that decision is clear. Take the risk.
I literally have goosebumps right now. It's getting pretty crazy. There's about 20 minutes left in this race. Obviously, the whole company's here literally watching the TVs in there because Michael's been running in P1 for basically 20 minutes now. We were hoping for a yellow because essentially we needed that yellow to save some gas, and we got that yellow. So restart just happened. I think he just dropped a P2, but it's been an emotional roller coaster for most of the company, everybody on looking. Regardless, it's a good race. We're doing well, but there's potential for a serious upset here, which is pretty cool.
It's a nail biter. It's a bit of a nail biter. We've done very well this race. We were up to first, and I think our tires are a little worn right now, and we're hanging on.
We're just holding on to dear life because we have no tires left and we have no fuel left.
On the last lap, the number 11 ran out of fuel with just 2 turns remaining. Michael Hergen coasted over the finish line, taking the checkered flag 9th in class. 1 position within FCP Euro's goal of a top 10.
Mix of emotions, really. I mean, we were leading for most of the race, which is like unbelievable considering this is our 4th time driving these cars. And I mean, crazy battles throughout, tons of airtime. It was so exciting.
FCP Euro left the track on Saturday, proud of the team, the company, and excited for what the future holds.
Hey, we left it all out there. That was awesome. I enjoyed that a lot. That was a good time.
That was good.
My heart.
Dude, everyone up there was like huddled around the TV.
Really?
Huddled around everything. Yeah. Cheering on.
The biggest takeaway I got from this is we showed up, we ran a car for 20 minutes to the lead, and everyone on this team has been racing less than anyone else in this package. And we're showing up and contending with some of these big boys.
I'm very proud. It's an amazing day. It's incredible. I love the turnout, the effort from the team, just like the energy from the company, and couldn't be prouder today.
I sure hope that was exciting enough for you guys.
That was an amazing show. That was cool.